What up, my friends? Day 129 here of No Excuses 2024. I'm on my fourth lap. Just about out of here. A little more than halfway around. And, I don't know, I just wanted to touch base on a few things about, I reached out to people here and there. People have reached out to me for help, drugs, alcohol. People be like, wow, man, you look good. What have you been doing, And I'm not selling anything, I'm not a sponsor. I'll tell you what works for me. I'm not a fitness guru. I can tell you what's been working for me. And none of it costs a fucking dime. It's all free. But if you can't put a monetary value on it, or you can't put it in a pill, you can't prescribe it from a doctor, or they don't prescribe it, then it's got no value to people. I was the same way, people tell me, hey man, just go for like a 20-minute walk every other day, and eventually you'll be able to step it up. And I'm like, oh, you don't understand. I could barely tie my shoes. Yeah, because you 80 pounds heavier than you are now. Oh, I got this back issue. Yeah, it hurts all the fucking time. My neck hurts, right? But today, yesterday, I've been out here for 2 hours now. Well, just about 2 hours. I'm stepping it up. I started yesterday. Well, no, the day before. Sorry. I did a home workout yesterday. I didn't come out here yesterday. Full disclosure. My home workouts aren't as good as, I never feel like I get as much out of it, even if it's a 2-hour workout that I do out here. But I've stepped it up now to 4 rounds, 4 laps, just because it's nicer out. Get a little more time here and there, and on days that I can't do it, I just do the 3. But usually I can do it. And that's the thing, right? Again, people have reached out and they're like, oh, what are you doing? And I tell them, I'm walking, I'm eating better. I still eat some crap, don't get me wrong. And I beat myself up for it every morning. I'm like, why'd you have those chips? Why'd you have that ice cream? Not every morning, but a lot of mornings lately. But anyway, and the response I get back all the time is, oh, I can't do that. I got this, my legs, I got bad knees. I got this neck issue. I got arthritis. I got whatever it is, right? But I mean, I can see in the pictures that people post online, yeah, you got all those issues because you got all this extra weight on you, and I know from experience, I didn't move much. So whenever I did, I was in pain. Don't get me wrong, I got aches and pains right now. My back hurts a little, holding this phone up messes, but that's because I used that rototiller the other day. I was exerting myself. I was doing some hard labor. I'm telling you this much, right? Back in 2007, I wrecked my back. I literally was hunched over for 2 weeks, all the way to the right. It was like I was curved, and I was on disability, on and off, and for about 5-6 years, and I believed that I was disabled. And the less that I moved around, the more disabled I became, the less healthy I became, the more pain meds I needed, the more, inhalers I needed. I had what's that called? Sleep apnea. They said I woke up, I did one of those sleep studies. I woke up 42 times in 20 minutes. I don't have that anymore. I might snore a little here and there, but not like I was. You used to be able to hear me across the property. But, I had a hard time breathing, hacking and wheezing, and I was smoking cigarettes all the time, and I was just eating junk food, and, finally, I started moving around. It took some time, don't get me wrong, and then I had 11 years of freaking pill and heroin addiction, Now I'm coming up on 5 years this summer. I feel pretty good, It took me a few years to get into this, to start doing this. Because even in the beginning, I still felt disabled, I still felt like I couldn't do the things that I needed to do or wanted to do, You know, I couldn't enjoy myself. I enjoy myself now. You know, I don't I don't do much. You know, I say it, you know, I said it earlier about you know, I don't need many people and much in my life. You know, I got 3 main people in my life right now. I got my girl, I got my 2 kids. You know, that's basically all I need. I got a couple friends here and there, don't get me wrong. But, you know, that's who I deal with on a daily basis. That's who you know, I try to better myself for myself, for one, definitely, but also for them. You know, I give a fuck about them. I give a fuck about myself, you know, and I give a fuck about you. And I see yeah, I've said it before, you know, and like I said, I've reached out to people have reached out to me, and, you know, I'll continue to reach out, and people can continue to reach out to me, but it's 9 times out of 10 that people have reached out to me. You know, they just denied any of this. Oh, I don't have that issue. I don't do this. I don't do that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, then why are you reaching out? You know, or I can't do that. I can't do this because of this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, well, you know, you might be right. And until you stop believing all those lies in your head that make it easy for you to choose the you know, lifestyle that you have now, that fake comfort, that's sitting in your chair, not moving a lot, always in pain, always sick, in and out of the hospital, but yet you eat shit all the time. You know, you don't have any movement in your life. It's hard to get started, that's for sure, but once you get started, you're not going to want to stop. Day 129, my friends. No excuses 2024. I hope everybody's getting at whatever getting at it is for you. You know, I hope your family's well. I hope you're well. And again, the only things that I talk about are free, man. You know, walking's free. Exercise is free. You don't have to join a gym. You don't need a personal trainer. I mean, all that stuff's helpful for sure. But if you start walking, you'll be so surprised in, you know, a couple of months how much better you feel, how much better you look, how much better you act, you know, how much better your mental health is. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you later. Peace.